For me, the Academy is a dream come true. After years, decades of working on areas of education and teacher education in particular, this is a chance to rethink it, not to reform it, not to tinker with it, but to dream about what it would be like for the 21st century. What's it going to be like for a global, digital information economy? And you get to start with a clean slate. That's magic.
What we're teaching our teachers to do is a kind of pragmatic innovation, something that's both wildly innovative and deeply practical, so that it takes you not only through how do you come up with great ideas or how do you find them in the world, but then how do you do the equally hard work of adapting those ideas so they fit within your real classroom context.
My experience in traditional semester-long courses is, what if you have to move on, right, to the next unit, to the next chapter, because the whole class is moving on, and you have that student who, with one more week, could have totally joined you on that path, or the student who's ready to skip over that part. Wouldn't it be great if they had a different route around and could either get there faster or do something else really interesting along the way? So I'm excited about the opportunity to customize a model for each learner instead of being stuck because of the institutional structure and setup of, the entire higher education system for the most part.
I think there's a huge difference between knowing and understanding. And I think in a lot of graduate programs, they focus on knowing things. Like you have to know these very obscure facts that without practice don't stick, right? And this program, we want you to know and then understand. And understanding really means pulling out the patterns in the content or with a challenge and being able to apply that pattern somewhere else.
The Woodrow Wilson MIT collaboration really hit the right notes around the issues that we have in finding highly qualified science and math and technology educators who also know children and are trained in the ways that Natick would like teachers to be trained.
What we're trying to do is to create a program not just that will prepare our graduates really well for classrooms that they face right now, but classrooms of where they'll be in the future. We want our graduates to be experiencing learning differently, that will help them teach differently, so that they will create a different future, perhaps first in their own classrooms, but then in their schools and their districts and communities.